I want to tell you much more than what a doctor can tell you about breast cancer. A doctor will tell you all the diagnose, what to do, all the protocols, and also will help you a lot in getting the exact diagnose. And that is amazing. Like, it's very important to have a diagnosis. But in this place, we're going to talk about my own experience, about more than 16 years of research in self-healing in a natural way. So maybe there are things that they are going to be new for you. Maybe there are things that you're going to doubt, and that's fine. That's okay, because I'm sharing my experience, what I have learned through these 16 years. So after a diagnosis of breast cancer, yes, you can feel like it's the end, or many things can come to your head. But how many people ask you why you got breast cancer? What was your story? What happened to you? So I'm going there, to that point. What happened to you? I love and I follow a lot of the teachings of Louise Hay. And she tells a bit about what is the meaning when you have things in your breasts that is a lack of mothering and nurturing yourself. Breast problems comes as a refusal to nourish yourself, putting everyone first, over mothering, over protecting others, but not yourself. Cancer comes from a deep, deep hurt, long-standing resentment against someone, against even life. Maybe a deep secret or grief that is eating yourself inside, carrying heart rates that what is the use of hating someone? Do you really do something when you hate someone against that person? It's just that you're carrying that toxicity inside yourself. But at the end, we decide if we hate or not, if we carry that our whole life. So what is in what is helping us to carry all of that? The most significant cause of cancer is emotional trauma. If you add to this malnourished, toxicity, heavy metals, leaky gut, all of these weakened your immune system. Toxins as microplastics, pesticide, herbicides, fungicide, petrochemicals, scented candles, perfumes, freshener, mercury, aluminium, copper. Even some people that are exposed to asbestos and radiation can develop cancer very quick. Something external, like these effects, can really change your immune system. You add bad food that is processed with colorants, preservatives, full of sugars, you don't help. You don't help your body. When you have all of this, it's very hard not to get sick. But the very deep, and what people never go in, is in the emotional part. I would say more than 60% of the people that have a health issue are not even aware of the emotional part. Breasts are part of the fourth chakra, the heart, the chest. Heart, circulatory system, lungs, oxygenation system, breast, ribs, thoracic vertebra, diaphragm, thymus gland, shoulders, arms, hands. All of that is included in the fourth chakra. When is this fourth chakra blocked? When you don't love yourself. This fourth chakra is the power center of the human energy system. What is that? It's called love. Love within yourself, love to trust in the divine, fully trust without anxiety of the future, without waiting, not being needy, not giving your power of being seen, being loved to anyone else. This heart chakra, when it's difficult to let go, to forgive, when your body hides emotions, anger, betrayal, lack of love, the body is contaminated. When you cannot let go and forgive, you live daily intoxicated. And for how many years? I used to live as a victim, I think for 37 years. So if you are there, I totally understand you. I have been in your shoes for many years. But the body was never made to be your emotional closet. The body is to allow your soul for a human experience on this planet, to move easily and full of energy. It was never meant to trap you in it. And yes, trauma is the toxin number one. At 27 years old, I was between life and death, trapped in a very old lady's body, in constant bone pain 24/7. My autoimmune disease was triggered by the death of my dad and a bad marriage. But that was only the cherry of the cake. I was sick much before that. I lived my part in life with no self-love, always depending on others to feel loved, to feel seen, to be heard, to feel that I was important. Betrayed many times. And yes, feeling that life was unfair too. After 16 years of my own personal healing and spiritual journey, I can tell you that what can determine your health and future is your choices. That's why I'm here today, to make you aware that you always have choices. Look at me, hear me. Always have choices, except death. It's how you look life, is from where are you watching this reality. Before, I thought that food and exercise were 99% of your health. After already finding my root cause of battling so many years with an autoimmune disease and healing completely, I believe it's different. I believe that 20% is the external, nutrition, exercise, and 80% of your health, of your vitality, is in your mind, in your consciousness, in your thoughts and emotions. Under stress, that we all live under stress, fears, rage, childhood traumas, many can get sick. After my experience of self-healing, I know we can heal from what we have produced in our body. If it took us so many years to get sick, I'm going to give you a hope, because you don't need all those years to heal. It's much quicker than that. Changing the mind, releasing what is stuck in your organs, is something that only you can do. No doctor can do it. No coach can do it. You need to do it. It's a personal work, because only you know your own story. Know what happened in your childhood. Know all what is already trapped in your organs. I like to define a bit the term epigenetics. Epigenetics is above the genes, is our perception of the world that will affect in the activation or not of your genes. So when people say it's on my genes, my autoimmune disease was in my genes, cancer is in my genes, epilepsy, Alzheimer, diabetes is in my genes. I hear so much around that, but I will explain you a bit. You can change your biology by changing your epigenetics. What is this? Again, the perception of the world. Your perception of the world. And as Bruce Lipton say, that I love him. I read always his books. They're part of my handbooks. I recommend you to follow him, to learn from him. He's amazing. He studied a lot about epigenetic and how we can self-heal. There are genes that causes cancer, that can cause cancer. There are genes that are associated with cancer. Like most of the women, we have BRCA, that those are cancer genes. 50% of us have this gene. But 50% of that haven't developed cancer. Less than 1% of the diseases is connected to genes. This is what Bruce Lipton say. And I totally agree with him. So 90% often is because of your perception of the world. That modifies your epigenetic. So how is that? When you think something, imagine I'm on survival mode. Life is hard. I just separate. I was betrayed. I'm in charge of kids. I need to work. I need to do a lot. You change country. You have to live in another place far from your family. You quit your job. You have to move house. You have somebody important in your life died. There are many things that can take you on stress and on this survival mode. When you are there, when you're on that victim mindset, just struggling, that is how you see life, struggling. Like you're barely floating, you're barely living. Like, don't even think about joy, don't even think about love. That's not even there. So that is how you see the world. That is going to be your epigenetic. And from there, your genes are going to be activated or not. Your genes is the information you have in yourself, in your body. But if you turn the switch on or off, that depends on you and depend on your epigenetic. Diet, obesity, physical activity, tobacco, alcohol, consumption of drugs, environmental pollutants, stress, working on night shifts, and many other situations can affect your epigenetic. Imagine we sleep well, you eat well, your body will receive enough vitamins and minerals, and you help the body cleanse of what you have been holding on. How are we programmed? You can change your epigenetic. Look the program that we can have. Look at your country. Look at your community. Look at your father, at your mother, at your school, your classmates, your family, your friends. Look at them. How they are programmed. And probably you follow the same. You're under the same. So if we tell, cancer is in my family. Everyone have had cancer since I remember. But if you keep on living on the same with the same epigenetic, with the same beliefs, the same patterns, of course, you're going to activate those genes. You create that reality. I learned with a case from an adopted child who was adopted from a family that many of their members developed cancer. I need to drink some water. Maybe it's because I'm going to tell you something very important. Yes. So from this child that was adopted, he was developing the belief that all his family have died from cancer. So he kind of developed cancer too, even though he didn't share the genes, but he shared the epigenetic from his family, and his subconscious was programmed to get cancer before age 7. Breast cancer is the result. It's a system that your body uses, but is not the main problem. So, after you take all the medication, you do the chemo, you do the radiation, maybe even surgery, you still have the problem. You can get a disease by believing that you're going to have the disease. You can get a disease by not letting go, by emotional trauma, by your thoughts. How to prevent, how to heal, one by one, heal the sources that made you sick. What I did, it was a long journey, and I don't recommend that, because what I did for me was the first that somebody can do. Change the diet, put attention in what I put onto my skin, in what I eat, in what I drink. Slowly, I start shifting. I felt differently. But every now and then, I ended in the hospital either way. So my disease was still there. I had better days. Yes, I had better days. But there was a point that I was very bad in the hospital. The doctors didn't know if I had a perforated intestine or hepatitis. And I'm like, what? How? How was this and how was the other? Impossible. And yes, I thought like they were talking and I was in another country, and I thought, God, I'm gonna die today. And I don't know why. I don't know from what, but these doctors were really concerned how I ended like that. So yes, eating clean, cooking at home, taking sugar out of my life, and processed food, it helped a lot. But the worst part, and the part that nobody knows, nobody tells you, nobody teaches you, is what is happening in you, is the emotional trauma. And trauma is not needed to be like a big thing that changed your life. Could be that. And also could be one time you were really trying to tell something to your mother, and your mother tells you, shh, silent. That is a trauma. Because then you learn that you need to be quiet. So we take things in different ways. So each can have different traumas. Each of us have different stories. When you heal your story, you heal your body. I believe in the natural way. I don't believe in medication, except if you need to go, like if you break a leg, if you cut a finger, if something really urgent, go for it. But normally I go to doctors to look for a diagnosis, nothing else. I have healed from things that I should be dead. So I believe in my body. because I really take care of my body. I have done the job of healing my traumas, healing my childhood. And that brought me to understand what my body was telling me, why I was suffering from this, and that. Like, I had million things. Imagine having epilepsy that they said, yeah, you're born with that. Well, I had 2 episodes in my life, and never again. I never had to take medications and nothing else after I really went in me to heal my past. Something that is really, really very important that is clear for you, especially the people that have breast cancer. The breast, as we said, is in the 4th chakra, center of love. If you give your power to other people, if you are still waiting for someone to hug you, to see you, to love you, to touch you, to admire you, you're not resolving the problem. Because then you're always going to be dependent on someone else. And if we bring logic here, that someone else cannot read your mind. That someone else haven't gone through what you have gone. So that other person doesn't know what you need. Only you know what you need. But you need to hear it. You need to feel it. If you are afraid of going in because you know there's so much pain inside, I'm gonna tell you something that I wish someone told me a long time before. There's a fear around opening this Pandora box because we know what we have been hiding. We know exactly what is trapped in our organs. Our body is very clever. But when we have this fear of going in to heal, or even like the thought of going in is like, oh my God, like I don't know if I can have the courage to do that. The truth, and what I wish someone have told me before, is that you all are already living in the Pandora box. You are carrying those traumas day by day, hour per hour. And nothing is harder than that. Healing needs consistency, many times needs support, and for that I have always asked for help because nobody taught me this. Nobody talked about this. So I decided always to ask for help, and I have been going in layer by layer, scratching, discovering who am I? What I have been holding to all the pain for so many years. When you get the pain, when you get the trauma, the first time you disconnect your body. So you don't revive every day the same. So you hide it in your body. And the only way to start healing is to connect your body to your soul and your mind. Being aligned, healing your chakras, your energy, so everything can flow and open. From that, go to your past, go to your pains, start forgiving. There's so much space with anger inside us with fear. If we don't let go, we're going to carry them forever. You need to make space for health. You need to make space for you to go out. Forgiving, letting go, going in. Heal your story. I mean healing, not reviving. Reviving is going again on this victim mindset and taking the pain. No, what I mean is healing, forgiving, letting go. Stop giving your own power to people around you. Stop waiting to be seen, heard, and loved. Healing means to be an adult, be responsible, and see who you truly are. Feel you. Feel yourself. Hear yourself. Heal what your body is trying desperate to tell you. Please accept where you are in this moment. And from there, start loving yourself. Loving yourself is not going to the spa and doing your nails or going for a trip. That's not loving yourself. Loving yourself is being able to look yourself in the mirror and recognize who you are, who is in, and love what you see and be proud. To love yourself means being able to say no to what damages your health. Being able to prioritize yourself even on top of your children, even on top of your husband, even on top of work. Love yourself means allowing yourself to be different, to be you, without needing to adapt to anyone. Loving yourself is realizing that you have been living under patterns that had reduced your happiness and health, but that you now deserve to release all of them. Loving yourself means that you commit with yourself to work in you till you feel completely free to shine who you really are. Loving yourself is standing up for yourself. Loving yourself is to forgive, to make new space in your body. What is important for you to heal is the consistency. Normally, when you're almost there on the other side, reaching that beautiful part of you, you give up. Your mind comes and say, it's too uncomfortable, I'm afraid. No, this is too much, I'm okay how I am now. Those are patterns, are mental patterns. That's why I always recommend ask for help, ask for support, have someone that can guide you all along. That's what I did, and that is what helped me to accelerate my healing process. Because of this also, of the lack of consistency, I have created my Healing Academy to teach you and support you consistently through your self-healing, and all in natural and holistic way. That is what I believe, and that is what really worked with me. I'm completely free of any disease or any health issue. I sleep like a baby. I have more energy than my kids, and I'm doing what I love, using always in my life a lot of movement, conscious movement, medicine. If you want to know more about this Healing Academy, ask me, send me a personal message and I will tell you everything, and then you will know if this is for you or not. But don't wait for the disease. Don't wait for the breast cancer. Don't wait that your body is till the top. Don't wait for the cherry of the cake to make this change. Because of the fourth chakra and because of many other chakras that we can have blocked through the years, through our story, I created an online retreat to heal from your chakras. This is going to be an amazing experience of 5 hours going deep in to start feeling home, to start connecting, to start releasing what is not yours, what you have been carrying for so long. If you want to be in this retreat, that is in November, 24th of November in English, 23rd of November in Spanish. 5 hours only for you. So comment below the word retreat if you want to receive more information about how to heal from your chakras. All the best, all the healing, go for it. I'm here for you if you need me. So just send me a text and I will answer as soon as I can. Have an amazing week and see you next week for more. I invite you to follow my channel, to comment what have you learned, to like, to share, save it. Maybe today you understand and you could listen some things. And maybe next month you're going to be able to listen different things from the same live.